Mia cucina in Italian means my kitchen. And boy, do I have a deliciousness to show you today. A deliciousness to show you today. Sometimes, you know, we can't talk. And I have a beautiful faddale, because la prima cosa che devo fare, because the first thing that we need to do is to put on the faddale. And what did I say? The first thing that we need to do is to put on an apron. And it's all about the dogs. It's all about the dogs today. Look at that. And this is dedicated to my beautiful dog Reggie, which he's right around here somewhere, because he has not smelled anything yet. And trust me, this dog, when he smells something, he comes running. I have a wonderful sweet curried chicken with quinoa salad. And this is something that is a wonderful, easy dish for your moms that are busy with kids or work, and you don't have a lot of time. So what I did is I took a cup of water and I boiled it, and I added a third cup of quinoa, and then I covered it, and this is what came about that. So that's what I have here. This is a third cup of cooked quinoa. So you use 1 cup of water to a third cup of uncooked quinoa, and then you cover it and you cook it for about 12-14 minutes until it's completely done. And then this is what you're looking at, very beautiful quinoa. And I'll get into the benefits of quinoa in a little bit. So what I have here is a third cup of quinoa. It's going to be one of our this is really the star of the show. But you know, one thing about quinoa, did you know that it's a super grain and is derived from the spinach plant? And because it's derived from the spinach plant, I am going to be utilizing spinach to be the base of our salad. Then so let me give you all the ingredients. I'm using a third cup of cooked quinoa. I am going to be utilizing a 4th cup of sliced almonds, which I have right here. I am going to turn my power. I have a small skillet. And what I want to do is I want to add my 4th cup of sliced almonds right in there. No oil, no nothing, because what I want to do is I just want to toast those. And as they are starting to heat up and get toasted, I will continue to tell you what else are the other ingredients. I am utilizing 1 boneless, skinless chicken breast that I have cut up in little cubes. And then what I've done is to this, I have sprinkled over it some curry powder. Yes, I love curry. Now you can omit the curry powder on here, but I like to use that. I also have here is a teaspoon of coconut oil. It's not going to taste like coconut, trust me, that I'm going to be utilizing, that's going to be going with the chicken. But right now I just want to toast my almonds. And then I'm going to bring you to this side. And then what I have here is what I have in here is I have a tablespoon plus 1.5 teaspoons of mayo. 1 tablespoon plus 1.5 teaspoons of mayo. 1 tablespoon plus 1/2 teaspoon of sour cream. Again, 1 tablespoon plus 1/2 teaspoon of sour cream. The 1 tablespoon and the 1/2 teaspoon of sour cream. I'm also going to have here is I have 1 teaspoon of very fine sugar. I'm using Casper sugar. I usually don't use sugar, but those that are diabetic, you can use sugar substitutes to this. I'm just going to keep an eye on, because I do not want to burn my almonds, and I have almond slivers, and that's what I have. Oops! If that would have been on the floor, my dog would have got it right over here, this almond slivers. And then let me continue what else that we have here. What I have here is I have 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then I have here a half a cup of thinly sliced celery. I have here a quarter cup of chopped onions. I have 2 tablespoons of golden raisins. Obviously, I'm using a lot of wonderful spinach, very healthy for us. And like I said, pretty much these are the ingredients. Very easy ingredients, very simple. And now, right now, I'm just finished toasting my wonderful almonds that I'm just going to pull out. That is how quick this is going. This is going to scream at me. I know it's going to scream at me. Don't scream, please. Hurry. So those are done. I just set them to the sides because that's what I have here. Get that to the side. I am putting this back, so I have a medium, about a medium to medium high. And then what I want to do is I am going to utilize, I'm going to use my one wonderful spoon here of coconut oil. I'm just going to go around it, and then I'm just going to pick up the rest. I may use it, I don't think I'm going to use it all. And then what I want to do is now I'm going to take my chicken and I'm just going to add it right in there like so. Very simple transaction. No salt is going to go like this, and then don't touch it. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to add the rest of my coconut oil. And I just want to saute this. Okay, while that is browning, I am going to show you what we're going to do next. Alright, so that is doing its thing. Now to this mayonnaise right here, remember the 1 tablespoon plus the 1.5 teaspoons of mayonnaise, the 1 tablespoon plus a half a teaspoon of sour cream. I am going to be adding my curry powder, my ground cumin, and my salt right into here. I'm done with that. Then I'm going to add my sugar right in here. This is the only time that I really use sugar, because again, you know, this is the sweet curry chicken and quinoa salad. And this is going to be done so fast, so quickly. And this can be dinner, this could be lunch. And we're actually here, it's 12 o'clock, and we're going to have lunch. And this comes together in a jiffy, guys, in a jiffy. Very simple, easy peasy for us busy moms, for us busy grandmas, for us busy whatever people. This is a wonderful, easy thing to have. All right, so I'm going to shut this off because my chicken, it's almost done. And I'm just going to let it continue to just do its thing. Here, let me actually, I'm going to lower my heat. Then to this, what I want to do now is I want to come back here and I just want to mix these ingredients together. Mix these ingredients together like so. See what I'm doing here? Oh, it smells wonderful. And what I'm doing is I'm using Casper sugar for those that want to use sugar. Or you can use a packet of a sugar substitute. And that's what I'm doing with this. I'm just kind of mixing it because this is really going to be our salad dressing, believe it or not. And then to this I am going to add the onions right in there like that, right into this. Just like so, just like that. I'm still going to use this little guy over here to mix it all together. Alright, so then what I want to do here is I want to bring your attention to my bowl. This is the bowl that we have the beautiful, wonderful spinach. Everything I'm utilizing is organic. Oh, this is cooking so beautifully. Actually, this is all done. There we go. Now what I want to do over here is I'm going to come over here with my quinoa, and let me tell you, check with your doctor. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, but this has been used for thousands and thousands of years. It's high in antioxidants, it's anti-inflammatory, it's gluten-free, it's full of fiber and full of vitamins and minerals. So check out quinoa. And then I'm just going to kind of use this little guy over here to just make sure that I kind of have my quinoa right on here. Look at this beautiful salad. Very healthy for us. Again, check with your doctor. I'm not a nutritionalist. I am not a doctor. I am an organic cook. And that's what I try to bring you. I try to bring you all nice organic deliciousness. Now, depending, if you're a type 1 or type 2 diabetic, Some diabetics may have raisins, and we hardly ever have raisins here because my husband's a type 2 diabetic. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of the raisins. I do have 2 teaspoons. And it's okay to have that once in a great deal of time, a little sweetness over here. And then what I have here is this beautiful celery that's going to give us that beautiful crunch that is needed in this beautiful dish. Oh, wait till you see this, guys. It's a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dish. Beautiful, beautiful dish. And then what I like to do is I like to take the, you know, those little palm fronds from celery, you know, these little guys. And then what I like to also do is I also kind of like to just add a few there like so. And then I want to come over here and I want to add my chicken right on top of there. That's going to be our protein. Yes. And with the almonds, it's going to give such a deliciousness because the almonds have been toasted. As you can see how beautiful this is. And I am not going to, and what I'm doing, you see what I'm doing, guys? I am saving that beautiful, wonderful, it's kind of hard for me to see. But let me use this right here so I can get them all in here. Because I want to show you what I am going to utilizing. Because there is beautiful juice here from the chicken that we know we used a 1 teaspoon of curry powder. Again, you don't have to have the curry powder. But you know what, it just gives it a much more wonderful flavor to me. And it's also, it may be more flavor to you. If you don't like a lot of curry, you may want to omit that. So now that I have this, like so, like that. Now what I want to do is I have this little bit of oil, you know, this little bit of oil. So it just gives you, you see this, you see that? And we're just going to add it right into that salad dressing. See, wonderful? So you're not wasting anything. We're just going to mix this together like so. And now as you can see, it has become a little bit more liquefied. There's no black pepper that goes to this. You may add it if you want. So then what I want to do now is I want to come over here and add my almonds, this beautiful almonds to this. Oh yes, baby, 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 it is looking good. And then what I want to do here is that I want to come over here. I am going to take this out. You guys got to taste this. It is sweet. It is kind of tangy. It's just marvelous. All right, so then what I want to do is I just kind of want to spoon, you know, my salad dressing right over that. Because, you know, you're going to mix it all together when you serve it. Or not, or you could use it any way you shape, any way you want it. This is, you know, creating. Now, if you want more color, you can add a little paprika on top, if that's what you choose to do. So I'm just going to come over here using that beautifulness. See that? Look at this beautiful salad. Let me bring it to you so you can see this beautiful sweet curry and chicken quinoa salad. Look how beautiful it is. Look how wonderful that is. That's all we have for today, guys. I want to thank Solangel with Color Street. I want to thank Cola Harris with FARMASI. I want to thank Stephen Bailey with Stephen Bailey's and Charters. I want to thank Dario Rodriguez with Life in Food Superstores. And I want to thank you for joining me. Thank you. God bless everybody. Woohoo!